Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be doing something new. Yeah. So the new thing that we're going to be doing today is actually kind of weird. We're going to be making a mod, if you can't tell by the title. And this is going to be 1.7.10. So everything that is in here will be able to be processed for the new 1.7.10, or not new, the old 1.7.10, but the forge with that as well. This will be a forge. Ideals. But before we can do all that, we gotta get a couple of things. And the first thing we gotta do, I have my tab open here. First thing we gotta do is go into your search engine and type in JDK. The first thing should be Java SC download Oracle. Blah blah blah. If you go into there, you can see a nice JDK. You can click on that and click right up here on right underneath this first tab. You click OK. Now, you have to find out which system type you are, whether you are an 86 or a 64. And the easiest way to see this is if you're on Windows 10 or Windows 7 or Windows 7 or up, you can just go into your start menu and type in system and then see that there is a system information. Oh, wrong one. Better way of getting there. Far more efficient. This PC, computer, system properties. So yes, another way to do that is you can, if you're on a Windows 7 computer, you can right click on that onto my computer and then click I'm sorry, I'm very tired today. And then click on right click it and then click on properties and it'll bring you to this exact thing. So we're gonna look under this tab right here, system type. And right next to system type, it says 64-bit operating system, x64 based processor or processor. Yeah, processor. Wow. Said processor 3 times in the same sentence. If you have a 32-bit, that is the equivalent to x86. Keep this tab open because we'll need it later. So you'll want to get the x86 if you are a 32-bit user, and the 64 if you are a 64 user as well. So the next thing we want to get is Forge. That's kind of apparent. So when we go on Forge, it'll immediately go for your 1.8.9. What we want to do is we want to go to 7, and we want to go to 10. Not pre-4, just 7.10. Then you want to get the latest source. Yes, source. Get the latest source. I'll be getting this as well. And you'll go through all of it. I do believe it's in my downloads currently. So we'll be looking at that. Yes, I currently already have it. So what you want to do is download that, and you want to put that onto your okay. Delete. Oh, God. Stop. Sorry. You'll want to put that on your desktop. Oh wait, that's not the installer. I keep grabbing a wrong thing every time. Now you want to grab that zip that you grabbed that just downloaded onto your desktop. Make it nice and easy for you. Now you want to make a moddings folder. I'm currently in many projects, so I have this nice and neat folder here, which isn't very neat at all. And so the folder that I'm going to be putting into is called sheep. So let's take that up. We'll open this up, bring everything up, and we're going to drag every single file into this and throw it into here. Just like that. Now before we decompile, we're going to have to find something that can actually, or get something that can actually allow us to code everything. And that's where Eclipse comes in. It's a very, very popular item. If you can see it on my desktop as well. Just immediately there. Eclipse Java Mars. What you're going to do is you want to get the 64-bit download. Just click that nice little download button. It'll take a couple of seconds. And again, I have it directly in my downloads folder already. So just grabbing it out right there. When it's fully downloaded and you open it up, it'll look just like this. It'll say Eclipse Installer by Umham. And when it opens up, what you want to do is you want to choose the very first one that is on top. Eclipse IED for Java developers. Now, this is very useful because if you are not even just doing it for Minecraft and you're doing it for other projects that are in Java, well, this works with that as well. So you want to click on that, and you want to click on the install button, and you want to pick where this will go. Currently, mine is there, and I already have this installed, so yeah. Oh, look at that! There's an update. Well, I'll download the update now, won't I? Okay. So apparently updates were installed. Hopefully. But yeah. Eclipse IED for Java. And when that happens, and you have it all nice and situated, it'll come up with the nice Eclipse Java.Mars. Or Eclipse Java Mars. And that's what it's called. It's really cool. I like how they name things. But let's go back to this folder. Actually, no, we can't go back to this folder because this won't work yet. Let's go back to your system properties. Now what you want to do is you want to go into advanced settings. You'll have to have you'll have to have ideally admin properties on your computer. You want to go into advanced system types, environment variables, and then down here at the bottom, you don't want to delete anything because this is where you can mess up a lot of things. If you're on, depending on if you're on Windows 7 or Windows 10 or Windows 8 even, things can be different. But you'll want to find on this bottom part, path, and you want to click edit. Now you don't want to delete anything in here because this is system root, and this will immediately be able to, if you delete this, then you can destroy your computer. It's a bad thing to do. But what you want to do is you want to click new. And if you're on Windows 10, it'll look just like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to find that Java folder. Let's find it on my PC. What you want to find that Java folder, you go into your this PC, OS, program files, Java, JDK, bin, and you want to copy right here. You just want to click into the empty space that I just did. So this empty space there, you want to click on that. You want to hit Control C, or you can right click and copy. And you want to come back into here. And you want to paste it into a new one. If you look, you can actually see it on there already. Somewhere around here. Yes, somewhere around. And when you're done, you can just click OK, and you're out of that. It's all nice and neat. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Done. Perfect. And we can close all those out, because we're not going to need them anymore. Now, a neat tool here is what we're going to have to do, is we're going to hit Control, as well as right click. Oh. Where's Control Shift? Okay, Control Shift. I do apologize. Hit Control Shift and right click, and you'll see this open command window here. You want to click that. Now, in this command window, what you want to type in, I know it's very, very small. But in this, you want to type in gradlew Decompile workspace, just like that. Now I'll be back. I'm gonna actually see if I got this right. Okay. Well, I made a bit of a mistake, and that mistake was a very minor but big. It is setup decomp workspace. Now that exact code will be in the description if you want to copy and paste it into it. But that will do is it'll just make it so that everything in your folder is nice and decompiled. So we gotta make sure that's all correct, and when you hit enter, you'll get a line of dots or configuration, depending on if you've done this the first time or not. Because I've done this with multiple projects, it'll go through and try and root everything. So I'll be back when this is done. Okay. So mine took 41 seconds. Yours might take longer, may take shorter, but it's all dependent on what type of computer and how fast your internet connection is, and if this is the first time you've done it or not. If you look, you can see that there's a lot of skipped, and that's because it found it somewhere else. So most of these were actually found in a different source file, and that source file would be MyMania. That's because that was the one of the first, so it was able to decompile and find that somewhere else, so it was able to skip it. Now the next thing you want to type in is almost the same code, which is gradlew, gradlew space eclipse. Don't spell it wrong. It's right here for me. You see how when you hit enter, it should load up and find it and configure everything. So I'll be back when that is done as well. Okay, so I'm back. Mine took 12 seconds. Yours could take longer. Yours could take far shorter. It's all dependent on what you're doing and how you're doing things. So now that this is all done, we can get straight in to programming. And so that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to set up a package. And so what we want to do is we want to open Eclipse, and it'll bring up that, and then it'll bring up this type of page. Now, I've never opened this, but I did have a file that was called sheep. Then it was going into Eclipse. So we can see that this already is already going to be set up this. But then yours is not going to be set up. It's going to make up a random workspace. You want to hit Browse. You want to then go to your desktop or wherever you saved your file. You want to go into your file, and you want to go straight into. You want to go into where you found it, and then you want to go into Eclipse. Just hit Eclipse and then click OK. Now, when you click OK on the actual piece, it'll load up Eclipse. And if all goes right, you'll see a nice Minecraft folder right here on the edge. Now this deals with pretty much everything. So first things first is what we're going to do is we're going to take this package and delete it. That's just the example. We don't need the example currently. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to click it. We're going to click on the source main Java. After, right inside of Minecraft, we're going to click new, and we're going to click package. Now, the most common way is to do your website. Or you could do your Minecraft username. But how most people do it either way is they kind of make it up. Either way. So, I'm going to be sheep tut dot .ms. Now that is going to be my main file. You can name yours whatever you want. You don't even have to end with the ms. You can name it whatever you want. Or you can follow this exact tutorial to the dot, but that doesn't induce creativity. Or actually bring it into your memory and help you when you're trying to do this by yourself. So that's what mine will be named, com.sheeptut.ms. And when we click finish, it'll create a nice new package right there. And right here is where we're gonna end this video, guys. So I do hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, hit that. A rating would be enjoyable, and a subscribe would be enjoyable. I'll be continuing on this series. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see all you beautiful, fabulous people